Guys, I got a question to ask. Am I a quirked up white boy busting it down sexual style?
What?
Am I goaded with the sauce?
Are you hopped up on the goofballs?
No, this is Gen Z humor, alright?
I think you're hopped up on the goofballs.
Remember, ladies, if you're a man about to go buck Whitem, hit him up strong style.
Are you on the disco
Exactly.
biscuits?
Exactly. Oh man, it's been a while since we did an After Dark.
Called being hip. It's called listening to one thing that every other white person didn't listen to you in your life, man. See,
Anything?
I can always go on the old standby of like 36 Chambers because I grew up in like 1997 and there wasn't a child who didn't listen to that album.
I mean, my shit's before that, if we want to go that far. Because Sugar Hill Gang,
Hell
P-Funk,
yeah!
Parliament,
Fucking
Funkadelic, George Clinton,
say you
Cool
want
in the Gang,
hell, I'll even fucking BB King. Oh, that's not
Chaka Khan. I mean, that's more the era I was brought up on. So like, it's more funk for me than rap and hip hop.
The only rap I really listened to growing up was Eminem because of my dad.
That's a fair starting point.
And then I got into the phase where I was like, I only like rock music. Rock is better than rap.
Oh, see, when that happened to me, I just jumped into Limp Bizkit, and it was the best of both worlds.
No, for me, that jump was Linkin Park. I never liked Limp Bizkit that much. I guess they're fine. I don't know. I feel like there's this weird thing where everybody's like, oh yeah, Limp Bizkit was cool. But like, 15 years ago, you were saying they were garbage. Granted, that was 15 years ago, but still.
I was gonna say, there's this point, you're no longer a kid when you look back on the things where you were like, oh, I'm too cool for that, and you go, no, I just like it. It's that point when you stop sitting there and trying to put like asterisks next to I like Linkin Park, and it just becomes the sentence, I like Linkin Park.
Right.
You stop giving a shit about calling it a guilty pleasure.
You get either angry or upset when someone says the word sellout. Not because they're a sellout, but because you're tired of hearing people say sellout.
Oh god, the term sellout is so fucking dumb. I hate that term.
Then I didn't sell out, I bought in.
Both terms are stupid. Getting money is never a bad thing unless you're already a fucking billionaire. Anyway, it's after dark. Technically, because it is 8:40 p.m.
And the sun's down.
The sun is down. So, I played and beat Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Oh, I'm almost there.
How far are you?
I gotta go fight the big fuck on the mountain.
I'm
just going through it at a leisurely pace.
That's probably a good way to take the game. I didn't feel the need to rush the game, which is nice.
I am in a different boat. I super rushed it, but not through the story. I made it to rank 7 to get every Pokemon to listen to me before I challenged Cleveland.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Like, that is the problem with this game, is that I have to stop and actually go do the story at some point, and I don't like it. I just want to sit there and
I just want to study the Pokemons.
Right? Yeah. I know.
I'm going to use 50 Agile Strikes, goddammit, and that's what my night's going to be.
I haven't used any of the Ox items.
Oh, there's no reason to. Why would you?
It's just like when you get those fucking, like, X attacks in the normal games. I don't fucking use those.
It's even more useless because you gotta waste things crafting them, and you're like, I could be using these to make anything else.
Right.
I think the only things I've ever crafted are, like, healing items and Pokeballs. I haven't crafted fucking anything else.
Yeah,
I crafted the one Pokédoll for the,
Oh, yeah.
For the,
That's required. You have to do that.
Oh, well, so it turns out, like, that there's like one quest in the game that uses 3 wood, and then other than that, wood is only to make the Pokédolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I kind of like that about the game though. It's just like you only ever use this once, but there's going to be a lot of it, so you can do it pretty easy.
Right.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like there's this dude I watch online called Austin John Plays, and he is a fucking smorgasbord of information when it comes to like Nintendo games in general, but mostly I've been using them for like Pokemon and Zelda stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, I found out about the reason I stopped doing all my research and did the game is because once you unlock like the snow mountains, then you're able to like do the quest to buy Ultra Balls, and I'm like, oh, thank God. I spend hours just running around collecting materials to craft like 200 Ultra Balls at a time.
Yeah, what I've been doing since I beat the game, I haven't really done a lot of the post game stuff yet, but I've been trying to shiny hunt, and whew, so far my only luck is a shiny Petilil, which hardly looks any different than a normal colored Petilil. I tried to shiny hunt a bunch of Golduck, but that didn't turn out well.
Yeah, the only one I got is the Ponyta you get from the side quest.
Yeah,
so
that's the only other shiny I have too.
It
Which
is so majestic.
It's really cool that they just fucking give you a shiny Ponyta.
Right?
And then, once you level it
there's
up.
a part of me that goes like, that's great, and there's another part of me that's like, I don't need your fucking handouts, all right? I think I've said, like, now this Ponyta makes the 3rd shiny Pokemon I've ever gotten. The second one was from a random trade in Sword and Shield that someone gave me a shiny Crustle through just, like, Wonder Trade. And the first one was the red Gyarados in Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Someone just looked at the shiny Crustle and was like, I don't want you anymore. Get out of my fucking game.
I've been playing Pokemon games for like 20 years now, and I've never encountered a shiny in the wild, and I got a little angry at the Ponyta because I was like, no, I want to do it on my own.
Fucking same.
I've done shiny hunting a few times, but every time it was like, God, this is such a fucking monotonous task. I think I've only ever gotten like 2 Pokemon from shiny hunting. Everything else has been either the game gave it to me or it's just random luck. Like in my original Nintendo DS copy of Pokemon Diamond, I got one of the shiny Lake Guardians. It was a shiny Azelf, I think, or it was a shiny Mesprit. And I was like, oh, cool. Hey, guys. I was showing people at school. I was like, hey, guys, check out my Mesprit. And they're like, oh, that's a shiny. I was like, what? What's a shiny?
I don't get the people that will spend hours upon hours upon hours shiny hunting. Like, that is such a level of insanity to me.
I would have said the same thing, but I've just spent the last few hours upon hours filling up getting a perfect fucking Pokedex entry on this goddamn Magic Cart. 100 splashes. You gotta see it splash 100 times.
Oh,
are you fucking kidding me?
It was about like 30 solid minutes of like, so there's an alpha Magikarp in the Obsidian Highlands. So what I would do is I caught it, and then I got it to respawn because it's one of those alphas that's like always there. And then I just had the alpha I caught constantly splash, and the alpha I was fighting constantly splash. And then when it started using struggle, I just catch it and come back and do that. And I did that for about like
shit.
And then for like 30 minutes of straight splashing, I got it.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's a little much.
I spent I think I spent about 2.5 hours last night shiny hunting Golduck. And I was doing the method where you go to a mass outbreak, save, fight 4 or 5 of them, restart your game if one doesn't spawn.
Yeah. I've seen that, yeah.
Which,
I mean, at least it's comparatively easier than it used to be.
Oh, yeah. I would rather do that than encounter the same Pokemon by luck every time.
Or have to wait till you beat the post-game, so it's you get the shiny charm.
Yeah. I still don't have the shiny charm. I don't know how you get the shiny charm in this game. But apparently you can.
Yeah, from the way I've understood it, it's a hell of a lot easier process in this one to get shinies than any other.
Yeah. Looking at the going to the mass outbreaks and resetting seems to be like the dominant shiny hunting strategy for this game.
Yeah, it's like you are guaranteed a shiny if you get the mass outbreak because it's just a matter of resetting the tables until you get the one with the shiny on it.
Yeah, I didn't even do that method for the shiny Petalil. I just went to the mass outbreak and waited.
When do those start showing up?
They start showing up pretty basically as soon as you get access to like the first area.
I from what I heard, like depending on where you are in the game, they'll become more common. Just like the damn time and space distortions.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had either of those show up yet.
I think I saw my first one when I went to the third area, and I saw my first mass outbreak after I'd gotten to the second area.
See, I just did Ursaluna.
Okay, so
Yeah.
soon space-time distortions should be showing up for you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Man, fucking when I went into my first space-time distortion and I saw fucking Porygon,
Oh, I caught so many fucking Porygon, dude.
I was like, holy shit, Porygon's in this game? Computer technology isn't even invented yet.
Yeah, well, I guess that's why they're called space-time distortions, because I've gotten the dubious discs and the upgrades, both of which are
Oh yeah, true. That's also true. Yeah, you know, not excuse my brain fart. They are called space-time distortions.
But that doesn't explain how that woman in Jubilife City has them.
Good point.
Oh, can we also talk about that? Can we also talk about how it took Pokemon 20 years to finally make trade evolutions just things you can do with items?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so fucking glad.
And then can we further bring up, I forget which one, but the one that gives you a fucking Haunter with a goddamn Everstone?
Yeah, I think that's like in the second one.
Fucking bitch.
But like, oh man, this game is so goddamn good.
So,
Alphas are the best and worst thing to happen.
yes.
Because they're the coolest. I love just getting big ass Pokemon, but also, if you are not an alpha, you're not on my team.
My team is alphas only.
Yeah,
That's fucking great.
and it's like,
Okay, so I want to get your guys' take on this because the Pokemon Arceus has two pronunciations, both of which are official. But one of them, so it's Arceus or Arceus, and they've been using Arceus for, I guess, quite a while now.
All I've ever heard it pronounced is Arceus.
Yeah, same.
Also,
I didn't know it was Arceus until like last year.
I've also never heard it pronounced officially before, though. Everyone who I knew pronounced it Arceus, but that's all the people I know. I never heard it officially said. So,
well, I guess recently they've been, yeah, but I say Arceus because that's just what I knew for so long. But I guess they changed it from Arceus to Arceus because arse is ass in fucking England or some dumb shit.
Yeah, fair.
You could say that. I bet it's more than likely that its name was supposed like using the word arc in it from the get-go.
And
they wanted to make that more obvious.
That's possible. Entirely possible.
Or it could be a Japanese thing where the Japanese pronounce it Arceus and you have to pronounce it the way the Japanese do, even though his name, Final Fantasy IV, is not goddamn Cecil, it is clearly Cecil.
Fucking Cecil.
Tidus, at least I understand, because they didn't name it after like the American word Tidus. It was named after like tides and stuff, so I get it. Yeah, Arceus, good shit.
But yeah, that's a fucking great game. I love just going out and like feeling like I'm legitimately studying Pokemon.
Right? Like, just run out into the overworld and, ooh, look there. Ooh, look there. Ooh, look there.
And right over here is a Machop. I'm gonna wrestle it.
Right.
I cannot
Crikey.
remember the last time I played a Pokemon game, and I was so excited to just fucking catch Pokemon.
Right.
Right. I'm one of those weird people that I like every Pokemon game. I don't care how handholdy some of them get. I don't care how kind of lackluster the stories are. I just fucking love Pokemon. But this game, I'm like, oh, I love Pokemon.
It's so great. Being able to move around in battle doesn't do anything, but like, fuck, it's great.
I
You
know.
can just like move around, and you can get hit by the attacks while they're doing them, and it doesn't do shit, but it's just fun.
I was watching Moist Critical stream some of Legends Arceus, and every battle he was just making his character just spin in a circle. Just every battle. It serves no purpose, but it's cool.
It's cool.
I want to know how every single Pokemon in the game knows at least one move that's super effective against all of my Pokemon.
That's just, bad team management.
You shut your mouth.
I would say it's Pokemon like, oh god, that's another thing. We gotta sit here. Okay, hey, you know what? Just knowing all the moves, you just know the moves.
Every
choose the ones
Pokemon
you
knows
wanna pick.
Crunch.
Yeah, well, because normally every Pokemon knows Crunch, but normally you gotta sit there and like choose the ones you want to do, you know? And
Yeah, I love
sometimes
that you
it's
can
like,
actually just swap them out as you want.
Yes.
yeah, you learn the move and you know it. Great.
None of this, you can only have 4, and fuck you if you wanted one back.
God, being able to choose when your Pokemon evolve and being able to just swap out their moves at any moment is so fucking nice.
Yeah, it's going to be real hard to go back from that.
Also, I really like Agile and Strong Style.
Hell yeah, like a really good, simple change to the battle formula that
It's very good.
really doesn't have you don't have to do anything with like stats or nothing. It's all there. But then, of course, they changed how like they completely revamped the EV and IV system,
Mm-hmm.
and just like here you go, done.
Get all the
Simple.
grit dust you can.
Yeah, and you're gonna want that because it's super important to battles.
The only thing I thought was kind of lame is that the selection of moves in the game are not very many.
Oh yeah, just like in general.
Yeah. There's not a huge pool of moves to choose from.
But this time it's understandable because hey, guess what? All the moves have the coolest animations now.
They are fucking dope.
Right.
They actually did what they lied and said they did in Sword and Shield. They actually spent time on animations. And some moves look so goddamn cool.
Ember actually looks dope.
Dude, you have not seen destruction until you've seen an alpha Pokemon use, like, Hyper Beam.
Yeah. I've seen plenty of alpha Pokemon use Hyper Beam. It's scary.
It's
Dude, the first time I ran into an alpha was that fucking alpha Rapidash out in the Obsidian.
Oh my god, yes, and the fucking fireballs.
It fucking fireballed me. My screen goes red. I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh shit, what the fuck happened? What happened? Oh god, look at how big it is. Run away.
Like, it looks like a goddamn dinosaur.
With the red glowing eyes, look like a fucking demon.
I couldn't help but notice that a lot of the missing Pokemon are Pokemon that are already really big. And it's just like, you didn't want to show them what real failure is and have like an alpha Tyrantrum or an alpha Wailord, huh?
Oh, an alpha Wailord would be fucking enormous.
No.
It's like it's so big, and then I saw a video of what like that the fucking what's his name? Avalunch?
Avalug.
Avalug, the fucking Lord Avalug you gotta fight, it's the size of the mountain.
Yeah. Oh man,
This game real good.
this game real good, y'all. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I fought a fucking Alpha Machamp earlier, and let me tell you, that dude was looking at me like fucking Brock Lesnar looking at a WWE title.
Right, and it's like all these little touches you do. If you are hurt when a Chansey or Blissey, I don't know about the alpha versions, but like a regular Chansey, if you're hurt and a Chansey sees you, it won't leave until you get into like the okay status
Oh, that's cool.
because it's a Chansey.
That's kind of awesome.
I didn't even notice that. My
It's
favorite,
like little stuff like that.
my favorite thing is when you like crouch in the grass and then the little Bidoofs come up to you and just see what you're doing.
Right.
Just like, hey,
Bidoof don't give no shit. He's just gonna walk up. Sup?
I love Bidoof. Everyone says Bidoof is dumb, but no, I love Bidoof.
Oh, but
He's a
it's
big.
wrong.
Bidoof is Himbo the Pokemon.
Basically, yeah. Teach that motherfucking teach him rollout. You're set, baby. Can we talk about rollout for a second? I fucking hate that move.
And how everybody fucking uses it.
Well, I used to hate it, but I love how they've like changed how it works now.
Yeah.
Like all of those moves that have like, it's like, nah, you can pick other moves if you want to. It's just you can choose to use it now. Fucking status moves. Hey, you can hit a Pokemon with a status move, and now it'll sometimes be hit by the status. It just won't, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like,
when I was fighting the Golduck outbreak last night, they kept putting a Dialga to sleep with hypnosis, but sometimes Dialga's just like, all right, I'm gonna do a move.
yeah.
I'm tired, but I'm gonna do a move.
I think like Poison and Burn are the only ones that will continuously hit, but all the other moves, they'll just sometimes be like, nah, it's cool.
Yeah, they do a lot to up the catch rate, but in battle they don't really do too much.
Yeah, that's like one of the few things that's not that I wish was done better is incorporating the Pokeball throwing when you're in battle more.
I would like to just change over to that screen and then aim and shoot instead of selecting it from my menu.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's a little thing.
But even then, yeah, it's nitpicks. It's like this is the biggest step forward, and I pray.
Wait. Did you guys not realize you can just hit your throw button in battle to throw your Pokeball?
You can, yeah, but I mean, like, I want to be able to aim and throw it in battle.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Misunderstood.
There's little things like that are just a little bit annoying, but not much. Like when you pull out your Pokemon to look at them, and they just fucking stand there
instead of following you,
T-posing. Yeah, it's like I know you got like the move animations. Oh, you move when you're in the branch.
Right.
I see you.
Speaking of, I gotta post the picture on the Discord. I'll probably post it when this episode goes up too. But I was on earlier and I have a fucking alpha Glalie in a pasture, and he spawned earlier because they in the pastures they just randomly spawn whoever's in there, like when you go back in there. And you know, alpha Glalie was just fucking hanging out last time I looked. And yeah, check the general channel.
Shine. Yeah, no, hey, you know how you can give a Pokemon to like the farmer dude?
Yeah.
Oh, I give him all alphas. There's like gigantic Snorlaxes and hippopotamuses helping him till the land.
Oh man, my friend literally just messaged me. He got a couple of shinies from just random trades. Because if you go to the trading post and just type in random numbers, you will connect to somebody.
Really?
Yeah. Like his method for doing it is he just types in 11111 as the trade code every time.
Art, I should probably do that.
He just got a shiny Samurott and I think a shiny Hisuian Typhlosion.
Oh man, so I don't know if other type Pokemon do this, but when I was looking up like all the Hisuian starters, I
Mhm.
found out that their shiny versions are just their original colors, and that's the coolest idea to me.
Oh,
And
really?
I'm like, yeah, and that's why I was suddenly like, oh, I don't know, they should do that from now on. Every variant Pokemon, their shiny should just be like the original colors. That'd be so cool. It makes Duodecii look way better with this like original coloring.
Decidueye?
Yeah, Decidueye.
I'm looking up shiny Hisuian Decidueye. Oh yeah, that's pretty dope. That's really cool. That's really cool, actually. Man, after we're done recording this, I'm gonna go fucking just trade some random bullshit
Yeah,
and hope I
plenty. I
get
got
something.
plenty. I got because I ain't doing shit with. Yeah, just give them away for free.
Yeah, I got a ton of Pokemon. I got a ton of Petilils that I could just give away.
I have
I
a
got a.
problem where
Oh,
I refuse to get rid of Pokemon until I have 100%ed their particular Pokedex entry.
Ah. I mean, that makes sense, though. I was
oh,
gonna say, was that the end of the Pokemon talk?
yeah, no, the one I have the most of, blanking on the name now, but the fucking cricket.
Cricketune,
Dude,
Cricketots.
Cricketune, yeah.
I love that phonetically, Cricketoon's call is
Yes.
whoop.
have you seen have you seen the video of Cricketune singing Ave Maria?
I have.
It's
It's
the fucking best.
I don't know why, but I giggle every time I hear one of them call. I hear it and I just.
It haunts me in my dreams. The whoop.
It's that fucking whoop at the end. Like the is whatever. It's the whoop that gets
The
me.
whoop. Yes. Oh, Jace, you're not there yet, but Nick, have you seen when you go in? You have to go into all the different lake caves. Do you that Alpha Gudra that just shouts "goo"?
ooh, shit. Just grew. It's just shut. Yeah, yeah.
And the one
God
like
damn it.
the whatever the Quillfish evolution is just says fishy me.
Yeah, these. Damn it. Sometimes some of these things. God damn.
The addition of being able to fucking like the different riding Pokemon are just so nice.
Yeah.
Although I will say this, you couldn't have made them bigger. It feels bad when I've got bigger. Like I have the alphas of these Pokemon. It's like, oh come on, can I switch them out? I know you're like a lord, but like, I don't one of you.
Right.
I want to ride on
Why?
the back of an Arcanine so bad.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Fuck! I want to ride my Ponyta Rapidash.
And Let's Go fucking Pikachu and Eevee, you can ride on like Haunter and shit.
Well, Let's
Yeah.
Go Pikachu and Eevee also had that. It brought back the Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Your Pokemon be able to follow you around, and that
Yeah.
was just. Oh, that was so much fun. You get a shiny Sandshrew that's blue, and he just fucking dashes after you.
He spin dashes?
Yeah.
That's so fucking good. Oh man. Y'all, welcome to the Pokemon podcast.
Well, I fucking like. I pray that this is like not a one-time deal. Like I see things and I'm like, dude, I'm a personal big fan of Gen 2, but I'm not saying this because I'm a fan of Gen 2. I just think this would work. Like a Legends game set in the Johto region
Yo.
seems like a fucking
Yeah. That no, I'm right there with you.
Yes.
you get to see like the fucking tower ahead of time and the like come on, let's go. There's not many Pokemon regions where they've delved deep into like
The past of them.
yeah. But like the ones they do, it's like this game is made for those.
Yeah, like I would love to see him do like one like this for every region.
I booted up my copy of the game, and over in my pasture right now are my Alpha Sneasel and my Alpha Machoke. Just chilling. You know, what Pokemon do I have the most of? Oh yeah, I tried to shiny hunt Sneasel too, and that didn't go too well. I have a bunch of Lickitung.
Ah, pervert.
Listen, what that what that mouth do?
Uh, Mine's pretty clean right now. I just cleared it out not too long ago. I had a ton because I was filling out the Magikarp Pokedex, so I had a ton of Magikarp that were close to level 20. So I just like went through and grinded them and got rid of like 30 Gyarados all at once.
Mm-hmm. Man, I wish you could sort your pastures by alpha.
So okay. No one talked about this, and I'm kind of happy because it's such a like that came out of goddamn nowhere. But like, holy crap! You just got Back to the Future. Arceus just throws you through time.
Yeah?
Like, and I already know the end of this game is, like you don't go back. It's like everyone went with like, holy crap! Is the ending of this game basically just straight up says like you've become Fry. You become your own grandpa.
My own grandpa.
Alright, I'm gonna do the trading method that my friend does.
You gotta love the closed time loops where you have to do it or you don't exist.
You don't exist. Yeah, like
You
Right.
gotta do the nasty and the pasty.
Please enter a link code 111111111111.
the
2.
problem with it is that it's not going to be funny unless you get something terrible or something awesome.
Trade partner found. You're now connecting you with Chris.
Like you want it to be funny.
Alright,
So
he's...
even if it's terrible, please lie and make it something stupid.
Hang on. Chris is giving me a shiny Teddy Ursa.
What?
Damn.
I'm gonna give him my shiny Petalil.
That's a hell of a start.
I know.
Wonder if
No, wait,
it's one of those.
Wait,
You back out.
he's changing the offer. Your trade partner chose not to continue trading. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come
I
on.
have to say, I feel like 1111 should probably be like just the default.
111111112.
Ooh.
We'll make our own Wonder Trade Station.
Hey, someone found my lost satchels. That's cool.
Died
You're a
like
lost
a
satchel.
I've only died
like a punk
I've only died twice.
I haven't died yet.
scrub. I haven't died yet because I
Listen.
played Dark Souls, and the fights are actually really easy. You have so much invincibility during your rolls.
You really do. You really do. I'm just not dexterous enough to time my dodging.
The hardest one so far has been Voltorb because it took me a few like a hit or two to realize that you really can't do anything against the orbs it shoots. You just have to run away.
Yeah.
And you can't dodge away because dodging. This ain't Zelda. Dodging does not go faster than running.
The hardest fight for me was the Avalug. Yo, my friend just showed me a picture of a shiny Decidueye he got. That does look good.
Also, it's like also this is like a fantastic idea for Pokemon games where it's just like, fuck it, we'll just use old starters but give them new third forms.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give them like regional variants.
Ever since we first introduced regionals, since I think that was in Sun and Moon, I have been under I have been solely in the camp of I don't need. You can stick to making like one or two new Pokemon. I am cool with you just most of the Pokemon being regional variants.
Yeah,
that's fine by me.
Yeah, there's been some great regional variants.
Well, you know what? This game sold like hotcakes. I'm fairly certain there will be another Legends game.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if there wasn't. There's been a lot of good press and good reviews for it, both critically and fan.
It'll be great if this game, like a Legends game, with the budget of a regular Pokemon game.
Oh yeah,
Like the consensus I keep seeing for it is it's rough, but the best entry in years.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that this is a game that is, if we're being honest, it's kind of garbage. Like it's got like
slow down like a motherfucker. I cannot. The amount of times I threw one too many Pokeballs and it just dropped to 10 frames, or like the amount of times I've gone a little too fast on the fish or weird air, and I've had to pop in half the zone. Like,
Yeah.
it's like this game's kind of hot garbage, but no one minds it because it's so much fun.
See,
Like-
I've never ever been a stickler for graphics in any video game. But I do acknowledge that this is the most profitable franchise ever.
Yeah, no, I get you.
So, but like, I mean, it doesn't bother me too much that it doesn't look exactly like Breath of the Wild, because I don't care. Yeah, just the environment is a little rough, just graphically.
Yeah, but like,
Said I don't mind it because I know that this game, like, it's one of those things where it's like, this feels like a B team effort. Like, they didn't think this game was going to do anything. This is a side game to promote Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
and then
Is what
holy
this-
shit, look at how it's getting.
Which is
And
it's interesting you say that, because the people who developed Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl aren't even the Pokemon company. It was a company called Ilka.
yeah, so it's like I don't think this game was ever supposed to be anything big. And I think it's like Pokemon Company's Game Freak's probably gonna super. Please let them take notice. Please let them see that like this is what we want. You know.
Yeah, because like I said, I would love to get more in this vein.
They've done it with
Absolutely.
other things, with the Ranger series or the Mystery Dungeon, and it's like yeah, keep like that. Just doesn't have to take over. Just a new Legends game every couple years is great.
You know, I've never played any of those Pokemon side games.
It depends on what if you like those genres.
Yeah, the mystery dungeons, if you like the Final Fantasy ones with Chocobo and all that, it's a lot of the same kind of shit.
Yeah. And the Ranger games, like I'm not a big fan of the Mystery Dungeon games because I'm just not a big fan of that type of RPG. But the Ranger games, I super fucking loved.
I've also never played the Pokemon Coliseum games.
Oh, those are fun because you could just steal Pokemon.
I know. I remember as a kid, one of my friends was like, "Oh yeah, you could just take other people's Pokemon." I was like, "What? That's fucked up."
They're all bad guys.
Oh well, okay.
And technically, you're a bad guy too, so it's all good.
Right.
Oh man, I'm reading on Wikipedia. If you pre-ordered the Japanese version of Legends Arceus, you get a holographic art book along with a limited edition Arceus trading card. I wonder how much scalpers are asking for that on eBay.
A lot.
It depends. I don't know. It's one of those things with that is, at least as far as I know, that isn't that much of a problem when it comes to Japan stuff.
Yeah, it's more prevalent in America for sure. Okay, not even that much. It's like $16. It's a nice looking card though. I kind of want it.
Oh man, let me tell you some. Once again, me being a weirdo and liking to play male characters in games where you could choose between genders has once again proven to be my downfall because girls get all of the best outfits in this goddamn game.
They do.
And you don't get any good outfits until like towards the end of the game.
The outfits are just so good for on the women's side.
Yeah, I haven't really changed out of the scout uniform.
I was wearing a cool like red kimono and green pants for a while, and then I switched to a tailored suit.
For me, it was like guys don't get any good footwear. You got like sandals and that's it.
Sandals and boots.
Yeah, I have
unlocked
the
boots and I was happy, but like until then, whew.
yeah, they're the ones that look like your stereotypical like ninja boots where it's got like the shin guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that with the scout uniform right now because yeah, everything else for the guys is kind of hot garbage right now.
Like I said, eventually you'll unlock like these snow boots that oh man, those look good.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have like the slate colored snow boots. that are dope.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stupid
I don't know.
game, man.
Yeah, it's a good game. I don't know if either of you are Pokemon card collectors like I am, but I ordered an Elite Trainer box for the upcoming set, the Brilliant Stars, and I can't wait.
Yeah, I haven't been a card game guy in years. I still have Magic the Gathering decks built that I haven't got to play in 5+ years because nobody I know plays it anymore.
Oh yeah. I know a bunch of people who play Magic. Nobody plays Magic with me. And also, like, I don't want to play Magic if I know I'm gonna lose in like 2 turns. Because there's a lot of decks that are like that.
I don't play any Pokemon card games, but I do try to keep up to date with it because I think the artwork in it is fucking dope. Pokemon and Digimon have some of the best card artwork.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's facts right there.
There's a trend in the more recent Pokemon card sets where some of the cards just look like acid trips.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing that. Yeah, Digimon's starting to do it with the holographics now, but I know Pokemon's been doing it for a while, where it's just like these like beautiful multicolored paintings that are going on.
Like, let me find the card art for the one I'm thinking of. It's a bunch of different cards have this artwork, but the one that comes to mind immediately is Pyukumuku.
I'm if you can look it up, you know what? I'll look it up because I'm thinking of like the Arceus V Star.
Oh, I was actually just about to post that in the Discord.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, that's not even. Let me. Oh, okay.
And here's like an example of the trippy card art I was talking about.
Did I drop a tab of yellow sunshine?
You might have.
Dude.
I have the Pokemon Online TCG game. I need to actually play it more.
I have realized now that the trading games are fun. You gotta go in the Hearthstone style if you want things to continue. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's great. My favorite one of the games I love to play was the Legacy of the Duelist, and I couldn't get into Duel Links, but Master Duel is out, and Master Duel is just Yu-Gi-Oh! Goddamn Hearthstone style, and holy crap, I am all in this damn game.
I just want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In a way that wasn't before all the synchro and the links and the XYZs.
Well, the cool thing is that when you start and play the game, you get to choose one of 3 starter decks, and it's like, do you want old school, XYZ, or synchro? Which ones are these?
Give me the old school deck, please.
And I said, give me the old school deck, and immediately turned all of those cards in because I loved Masked Heroes. God damn it!
Oh man, that's the secret rare Arceus.
Yeah,
that's fucking sick.
They have a lot of cards where they do that. They have like the normal one, and then they do like this rainbow. I think Charizard also has one.
Oh yeah, I have the secret rare shiny Charizard from the Shining Fates set, and it's such a nice looking card, and it was worth like around $300 when I pulled it. Let me
show you guys what has got to be. Can I?
Yeah, see, even with all my Magic, I never got anything super expensive card-wise, even in all my pulls.
I think the most expensive Magic card I have is like $10.
Yeah, I have one from, I think it's from the beta set, but like it's one of the really minor cards, so yeah, it's only worth like $15.
That's still really cool though. You have cards from the beta set.
Well, no, it's not the beta set of all the cards. They had the first run they called Alpha, the second run they called Beta, then you had third edition, and then that's when you went into all the different
like set names.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So
sorry.
So yeah, it's from the second edition.
I'm looking at this Omnimon card. That's fucking dope. I've never been a Digimon guy, but that's fucking cool.
See, I've always preferred Digimon over Pokemon.
Like I said, man, like I think when I love card games, but the biggest hurdle for me to card games is I don't have $1 million to spend.
Yeah.
I just don't. And so it's like Hearthstone, Master. I wasn't even gonna get into Hearthstone because I just don't care enough about WoW. But like Master Duel, it's like this is yes, I want Pokemon and Digimon and even Magic to do this to start. This is the digital way to do card games. Like straight up, this is how you do it. You know, just jump on the train. You will make more money.
I'll have to download a Master Duel because I have it on my Steam wish list. Oh, it's not even that big of an install either. That'll install in like half a minute.
Yeah, it's
See, I'd like to see more Cyber Sleuth style games for Digimon.
I when it comes to Digimon, I don't know what kind of games I want. I've played them all. Well, actually, I know which ones I don't want. I am sorry. I hate the the pet games, like the V Pet, not the real life V Pets, but like the ones where you gotta take care of the Digimon, the ones where they can poop. If it's a Digimon game and they can poop, not in it. That is not me.
The reason, okay. The thought of Digimon pooping, especially the more humanoid Digimon.
Yeah.
I can't.
What? No. What about the
Anju-
sentient pile of poop taking a poop?
Okay, so what's worse, Sukamon, the poop one taking, or Angelwoman needing to poop?
I was, when I said my thing, I was thinking about Angelwoman pooping. And that's not a sentence I ever want to say again.
And don't clip that out of context.
That's the title of the episode. All I've ever thought about was Angelwoman pooping.
I'll use that as the promo video. Why Angelwoman hot, though?
I mean, see, that was the thing I liked about Digimon over Pokemon. Oh, this Pokemon, it's an ice cream cone. Oh, this one's a tree. Digimon, this one's a straight up walking gun. This one's a walking weapon of mass destruction.
This one's a T-Rex with guns on its back.
That one's a walking pile of shit. Literally. Like, Digimon gives no fucks when it comes to monster design.
Digimon fucks, alright?
Like,
you heard it here first, folks.
Digimon fucks, alright?
Digimon fucks. Maybe I should get into Digimon, I don't know.
See, I've actually preferred Digimon, but I was always, the odd one out.
Pokemon, I don't know. I'm not sure about odd one out. I think Digimon, man, it didn't get. I think Digimon got as big as Pokemon, but it didn't have the same. It petered out.
Right.
Pokemon managed to keep trucking, but because of that, like Digimon has like.
Well, Digimon kept going in Japan. It just didn't get a lot more over here.
Yeah, but it's also like around the time, even in Japan, the stories started. They were like, you know what we were doing, where like we'd have the stories, and then we'd have like directors come on, and the directors would be like doing stuff with the stories. Let's try to do what Pokemon does and make like a Saturday morning cartoon. And I just didn't pick up from. But the third season, like okay, are either of you guys like anime dudes?
Yeah,
kind of.
Oh,
Serial Experiment Lane.
What?
The anime Serial Experiment Lane.
No. I can't say I've ever heard of that.
Okay, I'm trying to think of a good analog for it. Evangelion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Serial Experiments Lane is basically that. It's that kind of anime where it's like whoa and like and blood and gore and stuff, right?
Okay.
The guy who directed the third season of Digimon Tamers directed Serial Experiments Lane. So you have this dude who comes in who's known for writing these incredibly mature stories, and he comes in and writes Digimon. And it just so happens to be one of the best seasons because it's also a season Digimon that deals with kids that have to deal with like post-traumatic stress disorder, and like one of the kids has like mental issues, and it's like, hey, kids.
I mean, that was there in the first couple seasons too. With
the first seasons were great with that.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a whole thing about how Ty's little sister may not have even been real?
Okay, Okay, you've opened the door, my friend. Okay, so
Oh,
what it
no.
is the director of there's 2 episodes in Digimon where at the end of like the second season, Tai ends up in the real world, and then eventually he has to go back. Those 2 episodes are directed by I want to say Mamoru Hisoda. I want to say that. Yes, he's the guy who directed the first couple Digimon movies. He directed The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Summer Wars, Wolf Children, stuff like that. If you've seen any of those, like that's his style. So to like, he directed those 2 episodes as a kind of like prelude for the Digimon movie, and it is a weird 2 episodes. The art style is like it is in the movie, so it's very different from what they've seen on TV. He goes with these really dull, dim color palettes. Story is like the character writing is also completely 180 from the normal show. Like it's very I don't want to say realistic, but the conversations they have are like these weird, not normal conversations. And when he was writing it, he eventually, like years later, I think it wasn't too long ago, he gave this interview about it, and he was like, "When I was writing between Ty and his sister, I was basically given free reign to do whatever they want because at that point in time, they weren't going to make like it was just a one-off character. They weren't going to like bring her at that point." Like they eventually did in the show where they made her a main cast. So he's like, I was able to do whatever I want. And since I only had 2 episodes, I know I couldn't do much. So I wanted to give this sense that there was something going on between them. Something much more mature was happening between them. Not like a brother and he's like, not like a normal brother and sister relationship. I just wanted it to be like there is something unspoken between them that neither of them are dealing with. And that's what I wanted to leave the audience with, like that Ty still has it in the back of his head when he goes back. And now you can take that and you can go a lot of places with that. Like, what do you mean?
None of them
director?
light and fluffy.
Yeah, and that's what people ask. It's like, what did you mean? And the director was like, yeah, that was the point. I wanted people to just kind of be able to go wherever they wanted with that. And so, like,
that reminds me.
cool.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was finished. I
was gonna say just that like people asking like, what does that mean? It reminds me of this David Lynch quote where he's like, yeah, I think Eraserhead was my most spiritual movie, and then the interviewer's like, elaborate on that, and David Lynch just goes, no.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's fair, David Lynch.
No, like I always got the sense that what was her name?
Sorry.
Yeah, I always got the sense like she either wasn't real or like she died recently and Ty wasn't letting go.
And that was on purpose. The director specifically was like, I put it in there. You can go. There was a lot of people. It was because I say a couple years ago. I think it's like 10 or so years ago, where there was like a big it was because he had a new movie coming out and people were digging through these old interviews and they found it. So there was a big hoopla because a lot of people were like, you could take what you said and what happened, and that could point to like some kind of incest thing going on. Did you mean that? And he just went, like whatever you want.
If that's your interpretation, you sick fuck.
This is like, oh man, I love you, man. you bastard. It's like there's a reason he makes good movies.
So while you were talking about that, I went on TCG Player and I bookmarked a classic collection booster box of cards because I do trading card opening videos, and I figured why not throw Digimon into the mix every now and again. But I also bookmarked a booster box for the newest Yu-Gi-Oh set, which is called Battle of Chaos. And when I did that, there's a banner ad at the top of my page that says, Yu-Gi-Oh's most expensive waifu cards. Read now.
Oh, it's all the Dragon Maids, I swear.
I'm going to look through it right now. It's
got to be the Dragon Maid cards.
We got Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. Effect Veiler. Sky Striker Ace. I can't read that because it's holographic. The Wind Channeler. Live Star Twin Kisikil Frost. I don't know if I said that right at all.
Twin Kisikil. Yeah, a twin Kisikil. That's the live twin, and the live twin decks are the new VTuber decks. Like all the cards are basically VTubers.
There's Hita the Fire Charmer Ablaze, Sky Striker Ace Rose.
Oh yeah, the Sky Strikers are really good.
Dunami's Dark Witch, I think I said that right. Lumina Lightsworn Summoner, Lena the Light Charmer Lustrious, Tour Guide from the Underworld, and Harpy Lady 1, Gravekeeper Spy. Alright, where's Magician of Faith is on this list?
Hell yeah, Magician of Faith's all right next to it. I told you.
Oh yeah, there's Chamber Dragon Maid, yep. Are you looking at the same list?
Yeah, of course. I had to see what it's talking about.
IP Masquerena.
Masquerena is really good. Oh, of course, number one. Of course, number one.
Well, yeah, number one's got to be Dark Magician Girl. It just can't not be number one, you know?
This is where I just smile and nod because I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, man, those Dragon Maid, when Dragon Maids came out, God, that deck is so much fun. And now we have, like I said, like the live twin is basically a VTuber cards, and like those are just as fun.
I made
fun.
I made the mistake of Googling Dragon Maid Yu-Gi-Oh! And there are so many like desk mats and play mats that are borderline porn.
Look, all I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that the manga goes kind of fucking nuts in the first 100 chapters.
Oh yeah. Yugi, I should say the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh straight up kills people.
He burns a man alive.
Season 0. It's because they had no idea they were going to make... The card game wasn't even like... It was just another game they played. It's just another... Like, it's just supposed to be the Pharaoh murdering people. And then they had one part where he played a card game and all the people went, wait, hey, what about that card game, though? Like...
What about that card game?
Doesn't he at one point, like, he has a shot of vodka or something on somebody's hand and a lighter or something?
Yeah. And then it's like, if you move your hand... The vodka will spill, and the light is going to light it up.
It was...
It was kind of fucked up.
Even the anime, like, we all watched the dub, but the original subs, there was no Shadow Realm. People just died. You know that one
Poor
dude
kids.
who was like a magician, and Yugi had him with like the buzzsaws from the Shadow Realm? Those were just normal buzzsaws, and at the end of the episode, the dude got his legs cut off. You just didn't see it, but like, Yugi wins... gets unhooked from like the thing, and the dude's still in like the machine that's going to cut off his legs, and then Yugi just walks away.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's
at some point my local library had the season 0 DVDs. I watched like one of the DVDs and I was like, wait a minute. Joey said damn it in this episode. That's not normal.
Yes. Once upon a time, translations, when people felt that every time someone says something, we gotta add that damn or hell to it in the translation, right?
No.
It was an English dub.
It's more so that we don't know how to... There's no real, like, English translation for, like, the hard words compared to the soft words of Japan, so the best we can do is have people kind of curse a little bit. It's the only real translation we got.
So if we want to talk about bad or weird dubs, let's bring up Ghost Stories.
See, that's a great dumb dub. You want to talk about bad or weird dub, like straight up bad dubs, and you gotta go with like
Jelly Donuts.
Even
you can't,
that, you know,
you can't. Okay, we all know 4Kids is a bad dub typically, but like that's the cop-out answer for bad dubs.
Yeah, fair.
Is anything 4Kids?
That's fair.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
and it's like there's something to be said about those like early dubs. Like, yeah, I know Sailor Moon's good, but I like the dub.
Well, I mean, with Ghost Stories, like I brought up, like that one was a purpose gag dub.
Yeah.
Like they were basically told, "Hey, here's the footage."
Because this anime isn't gonna sell anything, so just fucking do whatever.
And oh my god, it was the tone for the episode was set by whoever got to the studio first that day.
Yeah.
And
donuts.
I don't know if you've ever watched the dub.
I've seen so many clips.
Oh my
I-
god, it is.
at least once a week, I will say to myself, "All right, Serpico, put down the donuts." Like,
Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, I
So
love
many of
that
those
dub.
voice actors are going to get canceled.
I mean,
Anyway,
if they haven't by now, with the amount of times they make fun of Christianity, I mean,
right. Anyway,
they get pretty bad with it,
I think that's a good place to end the episode. What do you guys think?
right?
So, thank you guys for listening to this episode. If you want to follow us, you can catch us on Twitter at AmbiguousPod. You can like our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/ambiguouspod. You can rate and review the podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You can find our YouTube channel and subscribe to it, Moral Ambiguity Podcast. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to us talk about Pokemon a whole lot.
Yeah.
Bye.
Later.